I don't know how to start a video, but I'm Hootless, and this is RimWorld ISIS episode 2. And this time, we've got, slightly different loadout. I've taken some different items, and I've changed, one of the people's names, so now we have Krieger, Pam, Lana, Archer, and Ray, instead of Brett. And beyond that, it's pretty much the same. It's a different map, of course, because I didn't use the same seed, but I have removed the lots of predators in the forest thing, and I also removed the destroyed city one because that was kind of annoying too. So we're gonna get into this time ideally with less death in the first episode, and we're just gonna start off by chopping down lots of wood, clearing out this sort of area here, and we're gonna expand down into this mountain soon, but for now I just want to get an initial base set up. So we will designate that, might as well get it started, and then go to manual priorities so we can assign everything to everyone. There we go, that's that part done. Everybody can do that, everybody can plant cut at a 3. I didn't actually give anybody crafting this time, it looks like, which is unfortunate, but fine in the end. And there were 2 people I didn't give construction to, unfortunately. I meant to give 10 construction to everybody. That's fine. I'll just leave it like that, and then everybody gets repairing. And everybody gets mining at a 4. That's basically it, other than a few minor changes. There we go. So that'll probably do for everybody. And they are chopping down the trees, so I'll speed that up a bit, and we will start designating the constructions of things. Let's start with 11 wide, sure. We can do that and create bedrooms. I've already unforbid everything right before I started, so that won't be an issue. And now we've got 5 bedrooms, 5 beds. Excellent, excellent. We do need to expand out here a little bit and, start creating sort of an area for us to defend. So we'll pop this out. How wide is this? It's 9 on the inside, yeah, okay. So I'm gonna make this 1 wider. And I'll put a bed in there. And that's 1 bed more than we need, but that makes it 11 across on the inside. I believe, right? Yeah, 11 across on the inside. So now we can just drag this down pretty much as far as we're able to construct. That's too far over. There we go. How much further can this go down? Really far. So we might as well go all the way down. Cancel that out, and there is marshy soil, or mud here, I guess. So actually, just gonna cancel that, and I'll cut it off right above. Just because I don't want to have weird walls or anything. So that's that designated. The walls are mostly constructed, and we can put a door right in the middle there. We'll divide this up in various ways relatively soon. Now that I have an inside area designated, I'll plant cut on the inside. And just to be, sure. Okay, there's nothing there to be cut anyways. So they'll cut all that away as soon as it is morning. What is this? Marsh. Interesting. So, I think it is actually possible to get over there, maybe. There's a path through here, perhaps. I don't know. Either way, we'll probably go down here anyways when we want to expand that way. There's some steel there. We might need to mine that relatively soon. So, lots of wood laying around, as one would expect from cutting down a lot of trees. 2,400 wood is probably too much, I would say. But, I guess we'll use it. Put it to good use. Let's, okay, that's where the wall is, so let's say... Oh, there's mud there. Okay, in that case, we'll go from... Oh my god, there's mud everywhere. Please, mud. There's another tile there. Wow. Alright, so what we're gonna do then... Damn you, mud. I'm like trying to find a convenient spot to put this, and there's just more and more mud. There we go, finally got a place without any mud. Interestingly, I can just like drag this all the way up. I guess I'll drag it up to like right there. Might as well, you know, put it all the way up. And then we'll just say cut all of the plants in... Ooh. Cut all of the plants in this area. It's a lot of plants to be cut, but it needs to be done. And that will put down so much wood. What's in the cargo pods? It was neutro flower petals. Interesting. Unfortunately, those have to be refrigerated, and there's no chance we're gonna have things able to be refrigerated anytime soon. So that's just not gonna happen, basically. But in here will be our sort of general stockpile. Yeah. I don't know why they're all... Oh, there's not a door. Let's put in a door then. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Let's put in a double door. Or just offset it. There we go. So if somebody could work on that. There we go. Now everybody get drafted and undrafted so you go sleep in your beds. Perfect. And they should all have legendary beds? Yeah, they do. Okay, so I will turn off the sleeping period early on then. Just so that they don't, like, sit around doing nothing while they could be doing things. Because they will do that. If sleep time is designated, they won't do anything other than, like, enjoy things and sleeping in it, like, most of the time. So you have to make sure that they're only required to sleep when they actually have to sleep. If that makes sense. 11 across would put us at right there. So this needs to be a wall, and this needs to be a wall. But that means that we can mine out all of this. And all of this. Put in some walls. Excellent. So it is marsh in there, but I think we can fix that by putting down floors. Yeah, I just want, like, the entire thing floored. We can't get all of it because there is mud, but we can get a lot of it, at least. Perfect. Well, not really perfect, but, you know, better than how it was, at least. It's kind of annoying that this mud is here, but we can research eventually towards the tech that lets us dry up the mud ground. Put down some torches. Like that, more or less. How do you fail a construction on a torch, please? Okay, so now we're just gonna set up a giant stockpile in here. In that area and that area. Build more floors, and now we're pretty much good for that. This is going to store everything except food. And wart, basically. So, not food, not medicine, not drugs. Because those all go in the cooler, and not wart. But other than that, everything can go in there. Not corpses as well, actually, and not chunks. Okay, everything else, though, in that stockpile. Let's also have Archer equip one of the bows. And Lana can equip the other bow. There it is. So it looks like they're starting to haul the wood in. and just store it, which is good. We do want it stored rather than just, like, rotting away outside. And then, what else do we need to get done relatively quickly? We should probably make a cooler area. The downside about that is that we don't really have the ability to make coolers yet. So we have no way to actually cool the food other than just, nothing, really. We could use passive coolers, but those don't get it to below freezing, so it's like, why even bother? And instead, we will focus on making research tables. I can only fit 4 here. That's unfortunate. So instead, I'll just... this will be called Isis, not Hura. Oh, it's called Hura. Ugh. That's really inconvenient because the other colony that I have on here is called Hura. And whatever that random thing that it gives you is, when it's like, hey, what do you want to name it? And then it has a random name there. That's what's shown in the save file thing. So they're going to both be named Hura in my load feature thing. But, that aside, I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's research electricity first, though. So I have a mod installed, Tech Advancement. And what it does is it makes it so that if you research 50% of a technology level, then you jump to that technology level. So if we research 50% of the, industrial techs, for example, we go to the industrial tech level. And if we research all of the techs in a level and above, so for example, everything medieval, or not and above, and below. So if we research all of the techs that are medieval and everything that is lower than medieval, it jumps us up to medieval +1 or whatever. So if you research all techs of level X, then it puts you at level X +1 for tech as your colony. And if you research 50% of tech level Y, then it puts you at tech level Y. So I think that's a pretty good way to do it. It's pretty decent. I can actually change the balancing settings, I think, if I wanted to. But, not any reason to. Just having it this way is enough, and with 5 colonists researching, we should be pretty fine. We should also actually, very quickly, cut plants out here. Let's go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I think I could just create a growing zone there automatically anyways. There we go. It does have some mud in there, but it'll be good enough. I just want to grow potato plants anyways. So they should all hop to and just immediately do that, or not. Research is at a 4. I don't know why they aren't plant cutting. Doesn't really make any sense. That's fine. They're sleeping now, so, it doesn't matter too much. We do have our 1,400 wood stored, even after making all those floors. And that actually reminds me, we might as well floor in here as well. Just make everything look nice. And I'd like it if they cut away the trees, at least, for a few tiles out. Oh, no. Chop wood. Just 3 tiles out in front of the doorway there. So they're all chopping down the trees. Some of them are planting as they can, which is good. We have to really get food controlled relatively quickly when you're playing as the tribal colony. Just because if you don't get food handled quickly, you'll starve. We're already starting to starve, in fact. 3 of us are starving at least. So, what I'm gonna do... As soon as they've... Oh man, we got a raid? What? That's so quick. I mean, it's only one guy, but it's still so quick. Alright, so what we're going to do is... Structure, embrasure, concrete slabs. Damn it, this mud will be the death of me. That's probably enough, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus 25. That's probably enough, yeah. I would like everybody to prioritize constructing that, please. If you'd be so kind. Alright. What are they building there? What is this? Is that the door? No. Door's right there. It's just like really obscured by the trees there. I think I really need to clear cut like everything out here just because it's so thick. Solar flare shutting down all of our non-existent technology things. Pirates are beginning their assault. Oh no. Whatever will we do? Okay, but really though, like, Lana, you can go in there. And then everybody else inside. He's just sort of standing there. What are you doing? Nope. Nope. Prioritize constructing that, and then you can go inside. Run down? Damn you. Alright, it's fine. We do have some herbal medicine, so we can heal, like, the bruises or whatever. I kind of wish that we had gotten this constructed so I could have just put Archer safely inside of the room. There we go. Okay, just kill him. You can get undrafted, and I want you to finish that, yep. You three can get undrafted. Archer has just bruises and 1 crack. So he won't die from that, fortunately. Yeah, just kill him. There we go. No, Lana, don't eat his corpse. Forbid. Okay. That was close. I don't think that she's gonna get the... Yeah, okay. I'd rather her have the starving buff, debuff rather, instead of having the cannibal one and the 8 corpse as well. Because the 8 corpse is way steeper. But really though, we need to hunt like a bunch of does. And I might need to install the mod Fast Day, I think, is what it's called. And basically that makes it so that you can just have people not eat for a day or whatever. That way they won't eat corpses and whatnot. Because if I have them hunt the does now, then they will definitely eat the corpses. Can we actually just harvest? There's not really a lot out there in the way of things that can be harvested, rather. But I guess it's better than nothing, really. I do need to construct a room where we can store food relatively quickly here, and I'll undesignate these does for hunting, just so that they don't eat corpses. When they're in a slightly better place through other means, then I'll have them hunt. What do we need to do? Did you just get herbal medicine by harvesting? I don't think he did. Harvest failed. Great, great. That's fine. They're harvesting some of the stuff at least. Okay, got some berries. Ray is no longer starving. Archer is no longer starving. And now that nobody is starving, except for Krieger, but he's gonna go eat. So now that nobody is starving, I will hunt some does. I also need this to be mined out a bit. Alright, we're going to deconstruct those 2 benches. Pam will get right on that. And then I'm going to turn this corner of the area, or like this part of the area, into a food storage. We lose out on the quicker tech progress, but I feel like it's probably worth it just to have a place to store our food. securely. So stockpile zone, designate this as food, medicine, drugs, wart, and corpses. Set up production. We'll put a butcher's table in here, as we always do. And we'll put a fueled stove in here, as we always do. So once those things get constructed, I'm going to call the video, because we're at about 20 minutes. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this much better start that didn't kill us instantly in one video, although Archer is kind of wounded, but he should be fine. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this. If you are, remember to leave a like, leave a comment, and if you aren't already subscribed, I really recommend it. It helps out a whole bunch, and you get these videos straight to your inbox every day at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But other than that, I'll see you guys all next time. Leave a like and a sub and a comment would be cool. And maybe you could check out more of my channel. Bye.